Okay, welcome to the Oyakodon Podcast, the only podcast where you hear a mother and a stepdaughter thirst over Kylo Ren's pussy.
This is accurate. This is very accurate.
I am Fifi, and here's my stepmom, Cha-Cha!
Hi, I'm Cha-Cha, your V-mom, a silly, tea-drinking, anime-streaming mom with thighs.
And some tea. What kind of tea you got there?
And this is like a citrus twist, so I thought it would be like summer appropriate. Yeah.
It does feel very summery, yes. I am dark as the night, always.
I used to have one that was like hibiscus. I don't know where that one went, but I would call that one my blood of my enemies. That one was really good.
Wait.
I don't know where that one went.
Why is it called blood of your enemies?
It's just hibiscus. I don't know. It's a freak out chat. That's mostly that.
You should just get a toggle with like little fangs and then make your tea all red and you're just like, just a little blood tea. You've been secretly a vampire.
You're kind of cooking with that, like as like a goth mom sort of, okay. Yeah, no, I could go with fangs. That sounds really, really nice. Anyway.
You know what I love most is goth mommies and daddies, as you can see behind us. Also, shout out to Exodam for getting these standees and this couch.
They're amazing. They're yummy. He cooked. These are amazing.
They are indeed very
I'm gonna have
yummy.
to take these guys back home with me, you know? I'm gonna have to borrow them.
Okay, can I have a guarantee that they will return in the same state as they were before the rental? Or else you have to pay a fee.
I'll pay the fee. Listen, Fifi, I'm willing to pay that fee. Man.
They're cardboard standees.
Man, the things I could do to these cardboard standees.
You know what? You'll find a bunch of cardboard standees at things like conventions, which we will talk about later.
Ooh, yes, there are a lot of, oh my gosh, there's so many cardboard standees at conventions. Goodness. Yeah, go for it. Let's talk about cons.
Talking about cons now? Well,
yeah, for sure.
We have an order to these things.
All right.
We got.
Listen, I'm new to this. I will flow in the order of your choosing.
No, I'm totally good with like spitballing it, right? But people don't even know what this podcast is.
Oh, we should probably talk about that.
We should probably talk about this podcast. What this podcast
Oh yeah.
is.
Oh yeah. So we're doing a podcast together.
Yeah.
And it's brand new. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing in this podcast, Fifi? She just kidnapped me, brought me on, and was like, "We're gonna do a podcast together." I was like, "Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it together."
Because people love Oyakodon.
I'm excited. I'm hyped for it. So, okay, tell everyone, including myself, what are we talking about?
Well, whatever and anything. Why don't you just introduce who you are?
Okay. So I'm Filian's mom. That's what everyone knows me as, is Filian's mom. No, I am an actual mom. A lot of people ask, like, oh, why the mom character? I'm like, oh, it's not just a character. Like, I will come to your house and whip you. No, but I have 4 kids. I've given birth to 4 of them, and I started content creation just really, really late. So I was inspired by people like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, and it just took a long time to be able to just raise all my kids and find the time to do content creation. And then I just started 2 years ago. So with VTubing specifically.
But I'm also, adopted into the family. I'm your stepdaughter. That's, the whole meaning behind this podcast, if you don't know.
Yes.
I was like, but I'm also here.
Yes, Fifi is my stepdaughter, And I adopt so many VTubers, Fifi. I need to be stopped.
I
I need to
totally
be
did
stopped.
not
It's
just
like
throw myself at you and be like, adopt me.
you no, I wanted you as my VTuber daughter. So I mean, she was not desperate, guys. She was not. I was the one who was like, yes, Fifi, come to me, be my stepchild. So yeah, for
You were
sure.
so welcoming too. You're like, yes, I'll adopt you.
Yes. I like it. I don't know what it is. It gives me a sense of like, I don't know, it's like Pokemon cards.
Okay.
You collect
That's
them
not where I
all.
thought you were going with that. I was gonna say, oh, it's like the VTuber community. It's all about like being close knit community. We're so community based. It's like a family, and then it's like an extension of like the family and community concept of the VTuber world. That's Pokemon cards is not what I thought.
I'm hoarding them all. I'm hoarding them. Listen, it's like a gotcha, like you never know who's gonna say yes or no. There's a feeling of gambling behind it. So and then there's so much gratification when you get to like pull one in and then take it home.
Also, you're a
with you and
gambling addict. Got it.
yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Oh man. I guess it is.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't gamble. I don't gamble typically because I'm bad. Like I don't stop, so I don't start.
Okay, so here's the thing about gambling, right? Is that everyone is bad at
Yeah.
it, and that's why all those people get to be billionaires, the owners of those casinos, because everyone is bad. That's how they structured it.
Yeah. It's the cute little chiming noises. They attract my ADHD brain in a way that like people do that with clipping too. Did you notice that like with some shorts clipping, like people will put like casino noises and it's like, oh, casino noise. And it grabs your attention. Yeah, it like scratches your brain in good ways. And so, yeah.
Well, I think we got a really, really deep and intimate idea of who you are, Cha-Cha.
Really?
I mean,
Okay.
there's also another half to this Oyakodon, and that is the daughter, which is me, Fifi. Hello, hi.
Yes.
I'm a punk rock VTuber. I focus a lot on music and whatever the hell interests me on a whim.
And what else?
Well, okay, so I'm more introverted, and so I was like, oh,
I don't believe that for a minute. You're pretty outgoing.
no, okay, no,
What?
I now have to send you my early streams, content stuff. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll go look at it. Why?
Well,
Why?
okay, so
No,
I just kind
you're
of like
social, Fifi. You're social.
no.
She's cute. She's really cute, and she's very, very sweet constantly. And she's like, "Hey, Cha-Cha, do you want to get together and do this? Or you want to go do, play a game together?" Fifi is really social. She's very sweet. So I don't think that's. I don't know. I feel like you're outgoing. You make friends.
Well, so I guess like the best way to describe it is that I am actually like very shy and socially awkward, and all the VTubers I have met in real life can say that. And actually being a content creator has actually helped me in a way of like learning how to socialize.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, and so it's like, well, it's more like kind of like a fake it till you make it sort of thing.
It is a fake it
Yeah.
till you make it sort of thing. I was really quiet when I started VTubing. I was like soft spoken and I didn't say very much. I was always yapping, but it was very, very like sweet, demure. Who is that mama? I don't know her. Well, I don't know her anymore. Now I'm just loud and obnoxious constantly.
Or they're
So,
like,
I
oh,
mean,
who
VTubing
is that,
changed me.
mama?
Right. And once a baddie, always a baddie. But I tried starting off like really, really say so and like soft spoken. And I don't know, I wanted like a character. And I was like, forget that. Forget that. We're not doing that. No. But I need to see these videos of you now.
Okay, I'll find them. There,
Mm.
I have like a whole archive of my past streams. To be like, who is that?
Who is she? Who is that girl? No, she's still a baddie. Still a baddie.
I mean,
It's funny.
a lot of times my brain just like runs on dial up, and I'm like, oh, what do I say now? I'm under pressure, but and so I don't. I'm like, oh, let's introduce ourselves. Oh, wow, Cha-Cha was really good. What the hell do I say now? Besides just like the obvious, like, oh,
Why did you start VTubing? Why?
okay, well, it's never a planned thing now, is it? And I was just like, back in the day, okay, jiggle, back in the day, I was making like memes on the internet, yeah? And
Right.
I first got into VTubing through people like Natsume Moe, who is my biggest inspiration still to this day. And I didn't really become a VTuber until kind of later, and I was not very traditional VTuber. Like I mean I did streams, but I did a radio. And
No way.
yeah,
No way.
I did a radio, the Fifi radio, and that's also the name of my Discord because it's been around since 2020, and I was doing the radio every day, just constantly on of like a library of like 30,000 songs, and
That is so cool. No wonder you're doing like the punk rock music sort of like thing, because I mean that's kind of your bread and butter anyway.
well, yeah, like the underground alternative scene, like I thought, why the hell not? Because like that's what I love and that's what I grew up on, and you don't normally see a VTuber with huge amount of tattoos. I mean, like I got a lot going on.
They're so good too. I love the lighthouse one. That's cute.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that one.
Which one has like you know how people will get tattoos and each one of them kind of like tells a story? Which one is like the most impactful, has like the most lore behind it tattoo wise?
I don't know if like really any of my tattoos have lore. It's just like I went with as close as you can get to American traditional, which is a style of tattoo that's like
I love it.
the most old school,
Mhm.
rather than like realism, which is the most popular type nowadays. But I didn't really want to go for
Yes.
that because it's not really because I am more old school. Like I like Misfits. I mean, punk rock's not really around anymore.
Mm.
I mean, people who were around in the scene back in the day still listen to it, but it's not really like an actively practiced thing, unless you were already in it back in the day. And so it's definitely a more old school type of thing. And so I didn't really want to and capture like something that was too modern, if that makes any sense.
That's interesting. Yeah. Well, which one's your favorite and why?
I would say let's see if I can't lift up the sleeve really fast. Oh boy, how do I do this really quickly? There we go. My Guns N' Roses on my shoulder. I think that's
cute.
That's been around forever.
Cute. The poker cards too those are nice.
Of
Do
course,
you play
that's
cards?
what you see.
Listen, the most I can do is like play Go Fish or something, or like 21. 21 is like the most gambling I ever do. What but yeah, do you play cards?
I'm really bad at card games, actually. Like I've probably won a card game like maybe 3 times in my entire life. I am not kidding. I always lose.
What kind of card game?
Well, I mean, just like normal ones like Uno, and like if you want specifically like gambling wise, I mean, I have played blackjack before, and I know how it plays. But I'll be winning, and then I'll get too cocky, and then I'll lose everything. So I count that as a loss.
That's how gambling works.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
You quit while you're ahead. You cash out when you start winning, and then the second you start losing again, cash out.
Yup. Yep.
And
No, agree.
I've seen like some people get like really lucky when they first start gambling and they're like, oh, it's always like this. I'm like, no, it's not. They're like, I literally won like $500 on my first bet. I'm like, no, that's not what you should not expect that to be the norm.
No, that's true, because isn't that like how they get you and everything?
Yeah, that's how most addictions start, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they give you that really nice win. You're like trying to chase that high, trying to get a bigger win so you can get a bigger high. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
And then the house wins.
Yep, the house always wins. They do. But, you know,
and then they win your house.
Yeah, but have you ever been gambling in Vegas?
No.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah, I've been gambling. I've gambled in Vegas before, and I think probably my favorite place to do that is the Aria. But honestly, it's kind of like a across the board of like well, one, you only like bet money that you're willing to lose, yeah, and it's just like kind of like for fun. And
yeah,
if you get a lucky break, you get a win, you cash out.
And you go to a buffet.
Good.
You go to a buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or an overpriced Gordon Ramsay restaurant, which is what I did.
Ooh. Oh, I've always wanted to go to a Gordon Ramsay like restaurant. That is so cool. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen. Well, I mean, they have other he calls it something else, doesn't he? Or is it called Hell's Kitchen?
Well, there's different kinds of Gordon Ramsay restaurants. There is like the
Did you say certain Did you say different kinds?
Okay, ignore that.
Keep going.
That's my brain working. So especially in places like Vegas, you'll find like a lot of different Gordon Ramsay restaurants. So like, for example, downtown by like Planet Hollywood, you'll find the Gordon Ramsay Burger Restaurant. And then
okay.
Closer to the High Roller, which is their Ferris wheel, you will find a Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips restaurant. I have not been there, although I've always wanted to. And then there's like the main Gordon Ramsay restaurants, which I've also not been to. But I went to the burger restaurant, and I'll be honest, like,
was the burger good?
It was good, but like $30?
Was it?
Nah.
Was it overhyped?
Yeah, I mean, it was good, but like, I feel like
it wasn't $30 good.
No, our burger's a burger, burger's a burger. And so, yeah, I mean, like, Vegas was really fun, but the dealers there, from what I've seen, like, especially if you're like a newbie, they're actually really nice and like have no issues, like teaching you how to play, like just like the rules. And, I mean, they have, like, very specific rules. Like, for example, you can't give them cash directly. Yeah, you have to put it on the table. So there's, like, a lot of pointing involved. And, like, that's not them being mean. It's like, no, we have to play this way.
Interesting.
And like, if they catch you, like, breaking rules, like, for example, you can't make bets for other people. And so, like, if they catch you, like, breaking the rules like that, they're like, hey, man, like, you can't really do that. But, like, they're nice about it, actually.
Well, that's nice. I mean, it probably depends on the place that you go to, and you probably had a really good experience at that place, right? But I would imagine that, like,
the Aria's really good, you guys.
That it probably depends, like, for every like casino or place that you go in Vegas to, and if they want repeat business, that sort of thing. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, it's like, you just go there to have fun, but you still be careful, that sort of thing. You should go to Vegas.
That'd be fun. Do they have any VTuber conventions in Vegas? I know we're still far away from the VTuber conversation from like conventions, but do they have any in Vegas?
So they did have TwitchCon in Vegas a few years ago, but now TwitchCon is
in San Diego,
yeah,
right?
it was in San Diego, which was also where Offkai was. Man, we should just start talking about conventions.
I'm sorry. That's been
good.
on my brain. Like,
no, you're good.
All week.
I was like, skip over like the type of content you do and your major interests. Just go straight to talking about conventions. We don't know how to
we
talk
can
about
slip
ourselves
things in
anyway.
later. No, it's hard. It's hard. I think as an adult, it is hard for me to just be like, oh yeah, this is what I do, and this is what I do react content and I do variety. And then what do you do, Fifi? What do you do?
I mostly just play like video games and I yap.
Yes.
And then other stuff that I will not mention here.
Very well. What else? What your major interests? I mean, you like music.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big one for you. What else?
You know how like the first day of school you stayed up at the front of the class or like introduce yourself and say one fact about you?
Hi, my name is Fifi. Hi. Yeah. And my favorite color is purple. Okay, that's nice. Go sit down now. Okay. And then you sit
Yeah.
down and then you realize that like you had 5 other things you could have said, but like you brain farted at
Yeah.
and so you didn't have time.
It's like you go around like the class and like the one kid is like, and I'm in the band and I play trumpet. It's like, damn it, like, why did I say something cool like that?
Yeah, the regrets, man, the regrets. What did you play
Regrets.
an instrument?
I didn't. I wasn't in like the band. But I play bass.
That is freaking cool.
No,
That is so cool. Do you still play?
Oh yeah, I still play. I just don't play on stream right now
Why
because
not? I feel like that'd be so good. Why don't you?
okay, no, I've always wanted to, yeah, but actually the setup for it is mega complicated,
I believe that.
and I'm
I believe
just too lazy.
I
One day.
completely understand. I used to do cooking streams, where I would put on a Grinch suit, and I say a Grinch suit, but like a green screen suit, and then I would expose my hands, and then I'd have my VTuber model, and then I'd have like the entire setup and do like the cooking, but you'd see floating hands. So it'd be floating
Oh.
hands, and then like my VTuber model moving around, and then I'd be like cooking in front. So it'd be like half and half in terms of like immersion. And I love doing it, but like it's complicated. It's it's a complicated setup. So I completely
believe it.
100% relate to that. Yeah. Actually, I think it's a blue screen setup now, but anyway, I digress.
Anyway, yeah. And green screens in general are pretty complicated IRL. Cause like
Yes.
Cause I've tried to do it and like, I mean, I'm pale as fuck. So if you if you got like the green screen, I'm about to bleep that. If you got like the green screen and you got like the green shining on your skin, it sucks.
Oh man. That's funny.
So I almost did something like that, but I was like, I don't like my skin being all glowy green. Forget this.
Skip this. Yeah. No, that's funny.
I also like
You've been doing.
Do you like
You like
anime?
what? What's anime?
Anime.
Oh, anime. Yes.
Sorry, you're a little
Yeah,
like rigor in. What did you say before we started recording? FOMO.
FOMO? Oh, fear of missing out.
Yeah, I was
fear
like,
of missing out.
I was like, FOMO? And then you were like, fear of missing out. I was like, oh, sorry. I don't know what the kids say nowadays.
It's also like a gambling and gotcha term too. Yeah. So like, I know that some companies will drop things and then they'll make it like limited edition and people will try and get it immediately, and that kind of tunes into like that fear of missing out. Like with Offkai, with me and Offkai, like me and going to that con. And I want to talk about cons.
Let's talk about cons. So neither of us went to Offkai. So it's funny we're talking about this because we have no stories.
All I know are the rumors from Twitter.
Dude. Okay, there's like 2 major things. Okay, three major things. Okay, one, so neither of us went, but apparently like every VTuber went.
Yes.
And I guess Offkai is now turning into like the VTuber con.
Really? That's probably why I felt so much FOMO, because so many people went. So many people went to Offkai.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of used to be WeebCon, but kind of like less people are going, and I guess now it's Offkai that like all the VTubers go to that.
Interesting.
And then
yeah, I for sure want to go next year.
Yeah, I want to try and see if I can go next year. But Offkai be stinky though.
No, because girl, the tea, like, okay,
You're
no, like,
it.
I know, yeah. So I heard a rumor. Okay, no, but I heard that there was a big dance, all right? And there were a lot of unshowered individuals who went into the dance floor, and the stink was so bad. There was so much natural musk that, like, the doorman had to tell people to, if they were stanky, they had to leave.
Dude, imagine how like embarrassing that is that you go to this dance and then you have security at the door and they do a sniff check. Like, nah.
I'd be mortified.
No,
I'd be mortified.
Imagine in general, like you don't stink, but you have someone that has to smell you before you enter.
That's embarrassing too. It's like, oh, you have to smell me? That's weird. And like then you get self-conscious. Even if you showered that day, it's like, oh, how do I smell? I'd feel so weird about that, man. I would.
Yeah, and like, you don't normally hear like such like you think that like everyone was stinky at like every con, which it's kind of like a stereotype that like, oh yeah, people stink at cons. But I've never seen at one specific con people being like, dude, that stank.
Yeah.
It must have been really bad.
You probably went to a meet and greet. I asked some of the people in my meet and greet, I was like, how is the smell? And one person said, it's not BO. It was the 420. It was the 420 Blaze It. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because that permeates really bad.
And even if, like, so I thought that it was, I thought it was a BO thing at first. And maybe it still is a BO thing, but a lot of the complaints I had from two people in my meet and greet were that it smelled like 420.
Interesting. Yeah, Yeah, because I really thought it was a BO thing because, well, I mean, that one
That's what
VTuber,
I assumed.
Yeah, well, the one VTuber, man, I can't remember their name. Let's put their name up on the screen. They sold deodorant, and it's sold out.
What?
You didn't see this?
It was so bad that somebody put their own personal business up. Can you imagine some hustler VTuber who's like, yo, I'm gonna run to Walmart, buys a bunch of deodorant, and starts like, upcharging, and it's like, girl, I just made $1,000 from deodorant.
Yeah, VTuber, I think in the artist alley was selling sticks of deodorant, and it sold out. I was just like, I admire you for having a pretty genius business idea.
That was a quick flip, man. I hope she made money. Because get your bag, girl. That's
And then
funny.
I was like, I wonder how many more people will start doing that.
Right?
And then I was like thinking, oh, other like smelly things that you could sell, like cologne and stuff. But then I was like, oh, you probably can't do like spray stuff because people are really sensitive to that kind of thing.
That's true. Unscented Febreze. That would probably work too, Then okay, this is the business plan. Walmart and you get 3 cans of unscented Febreze. All right? You go to the convention and then you charge per spray.
You charge per spray. It's like an arcade machine. You put in the quarter, and then you just squirt.
Yeah!
Put in another quarter. Dude, imagine they have like a gaming room. Like some cons have like a gaming room.
Right.
And then you just have the machine that is the insert here to get a spray of cologne or perfume.
Right. Yeah. Just deodorizer.
Dude, okay, so you know how you can buy vending machines?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay,
What
so
about it?
What if bought a vending machine, put it inside the con, and it would be loud because it's not food, but it's just sticks of deodorant in the vending machine.
But the thing is,
you just put it up on the
that
wall.
It would work.
You just buy the smallest space, and you have like 2 vending machines of just full-on deodorant.
You know, I bet you could go to the Dollar Tree and get the really small travel size ones too.
Yep. Sell for like $3.
Yeah, I mean, business, man. Business idea. Yeah, we're thinking. That is so funny. I was telling somebody else, how did they handle it at the front? You know, with the bouncers. Did they just say, "Oh, hey, we've got a 2319"? You know? Like
2319, we have a 2319. It's just a sock. Stinky sock.
Yeah. Except there's no sock.
It's just them.
It's just
It's
them.
like, oh man, did you just go to the gym?
Yeah. They were all working out. Obviously. It was just a bunch of gym bros at an anime convention. That's
Who
what
were
it
like
was.
exuding their pheromones.
Their natural musk.
Elon? Yo, Elon was that off Kai?
Yo! Can you imagine? Can you imagine somebody saying Elon was their Oshi? And for anyone who doesn't know what an Oshi is, it's basically like the VTuber that you support, and then you have you can have multiple Oshis, multiple VTubers that you support, and then you can have like a Kami Oshi, which is like your Kami translates to God, and it's like God Oshi, like your number one idolized VTuber. Can you imagine somebody saying that like Elon Musk was their Kami Oshi?
They got the Cybertruck and everything.
They have the merch. They even have the merch right down to the car. Man. That's so funny.
Oh man. And then also speaking of gyms, did you hear like the other like the the other big thing that was rumored to have happened at Off Kai of like let's just say people were using each other as a gym. Oh, the big ORGY. Did you hear about that?
No. Details.
Details,
Fifi.
Well, I just, I've heard, well, honestly, it's not even like that uncommon to happen.
What?
Oh, yeah. That's also like a stereotype for cons is that you have like a big, let's say party.
I did not know this about cons. Like, maybe it's because I've never been to cons before. I have never been to a con in person. So I don't know any of these stereotypes typically. Like, this is actually my first time hearing about cons being sticky. I mean, it makes sense now that I think about it, but like, it being a place for intimate parties, I did not hear about that part.
Yeah, I've seen a few.
You've seen? You've seen? I want details. Say what you can share.
Well, the only like, let's see, what cons have I been to? I've been to WeebCon.
Okay.
I went to I didn't go to the last one, but the two WeebCons before that. So the first and second one, but not the third, which was the most recent one. I think that's it, actually. I can't think of other cons I've been to. I've never been to TwitchCon, never been to OffCon, never been to Matsuri, never been to San Japan. Yeah, I think WeCon's like the only con I've been to.
Because it's like, it's more convenient.
Well, I mean, like the first WeebCon was like a really big deal. And it was like the first like VTuber centered convention. And
that makes sense.
Yeah, and so and like it really was like first WeebCon, like there's so many VTubers that were there. Same with the second year. Not so much for the third year. And that's why I was like, okay, it used to be like WeebCon, but now it's more like OffCon now. It seems to be. I didn't realize that was like
interesting
a thing happening because, like I said, we're like basically one of the only like 5 people that did not go to OffCon.
Yeah.
And then
I was
like,
sad about it. Elle said that she was hosting a party, and I was like, I want to go. I want to go to the party. I want to go next year.
We'll see if it can work
I'm gonna go to TwitchCon, and this is gonna be my first time ever going to a convention, period. I know it's probably gonna be a different experience, because I don't know if there's gonna be like cosplayers, or I have no idea what kind of panels there will be, but I'm excited. I'm excited to go.
I've always been hesitant to go to TwitchCon because, well, one, it's in San Diego now instead of Vegas, and I'm like, well, damn, that's lame. I'd rather go to Vegas.
If it was in Vegas, can you imagine people like going to the convention and then it's like, okay, and now let's go gambling. A bunch of VTubers gambling. That's probably what it was. It was all the VTubers that ruined it. Because we all have addictions. Please.
Yeah, but I mean,
we all have that gamba.
Gamba.
The gamba.
I mean, some wild things have happened at TwitchCon. But from like what I've heard is that like
really
TwitchCon is like you don't actually go to the con. You just go to the place where the con is at, and then you hang out with everybody outside the con. It's like forget the actual con.
I want to do that too. I want to meet up with all the VTubers that I've like been like, hey, we should hang out. You know what I mean? I want to make adult friends. That'd be nice. That'd be great. It'd be lovely. It'd be fun. Man. It looks like so much fun, Fifi. I don't know what we're gonna do at the convention. You should go. You should go, Fifi.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't even like be at the con. I would just be like, whatever area it's in, it's like, oh yeah, let's just, hang out in the area, not the convention. Because like also, like it's not just VTubers there. There's also like a lot of IRL streamers. Yeah, and like a lot of them stream the convention. So it's like, oh, you could just like have someone come up to you and like, oh, there's your badge hanging out. Oh, boom.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Oh, rip, and there's your identity. Oh, rip. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's always been a fear of mine.
That's crazy. I'll probably wear a mask. That's probably what I'll do. Wear a mask. I'll be a masked woman.
Not talk.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I've been recognized by my voice before.
Really?
Yep. Which I didn't think would happen. Yeah, WeebCon.
That's funny. That's funny. Did it happen often or like one time? Like, what was the experience like? How did that happen?
They didn't really like, talk to me like too long because I'm like incognito. So like the people I did interact with, they were very chill because they were just being like really respectable actually, and I'm really glad I ran into like kinds of people like that. Because I've also seen the other side of people being very disrespectful. Thankfully, not to me, but unfortunately to other people. I've seen instances of them being like very not secretive, and I'm like, oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm getting out of here.
Ooh. Ooh. Wait, was there ever like a really like negative experience somebody had with someone recognizing their voice? Do
Not
you know of any?
not that I've seen.
I wonder. See, I've I think my worst fear is like for them to be like, "It's Cha-Cha your V, mom. Get her." You know what I mean?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
man.
I won't like say who was involved, but I did witness a situation of someone yelling someone's username and then like literally running and hiding. And I was like, oh,
That's
shit.
scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was
can
like,
you
oh,
imagine the
fuck.
anxiety? The anxiety of like the person that was like streaming. You know what I mean? Like, well, you know, the VTuber basically. Like, holy cow.
Yeah, it was not great to witness. And I was like, okay.
Gosh.
You know, you just kind of like, you know, it's definitely a learning experience, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
but you know, I
No,
like to
that's
just be like
interesting.
very like under the radar. I only like, you know, meet up with people like secretively, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be at like this place, you know, come say hi.
Like a super secret agent. Like, we are meeting at this location at this designated time. And do you go in like full garb or like you know what I mean? Like and it's like I will be the one who is Master Chief in the back.
Yeah, I'm Leon S. Kennedy right there, you know, just yo, you should go cosplay as Kylo Ren.
I'm too short for that. I'm too freaking short. I would love to, but I'm too short. Literally.
I
You
think
know,
people will
'cause
know it's
okay,
you.
the what?
I think people will know it's you,
I
regardless.
know. I know. They'll be like, why is there this little short Kylo Ren? Because I know the minute that I start talking, they're gonna be like, it's freaking Cha-Cha.
Yeah, I remember like he didn't care, but Joel, you know, got like recognized by his voice. People come talk to him, and like you know, he was always fine about it, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, okay, so if we ever want to hang out, it's got to be like really chill, like just someone's room. I can't just like be
Yeah.
walking around with you at the con, because like the
Right.
second you talk, people recognize who you are, and then I'm right there. It's just really anxiety inducing.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you have to pretend that you're a mute. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I just pretend like, oh, I traveled from, I don't know, Germany. It's like,
I'm a foreigner. Start
Ich-
speaking in German.
yeah, just like,
Fifi.
ich verstehe nicht. No, no, no.
Yeah, English, no. You just start saying like English, no, and like a foreign accent. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what, yeah. But your German, the German voice that you just did, it didn't sound like you. So I mean, I feel like you could get away with that. I feel like Fifi could be an international super spy with that technique.
Mm.
Honestly, just start speaking in German.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I would make for a pretty bad spy. Because, you know, streaming, you scream at the top of your lungs all the time. People would notice me immediately if I was in Europe. And I would be pretty bad because I would draw myself to attention all the time.
Especially if you're around the loud VTubers, like raise his hand, except I can't raise my hand with this model. But yeah, I would raise my hand. Yeah, no, me. I'm loud. There's something about being with other friends in like a public instance. I say public instance, but like you're in that space and like the volume just increases. Kind of like, you know, how when a bunch of dudes get together and the IQ in the room drops, you get a bunch of girls together and like the volume increases.
Oh yeah, dude. All like just like the yelling on top of each other. And then you got the
Yes.
music too. And it's like,
Yeah, no, 100.
it's like, well, let's just get drunk because like you can't socialize, you know, just drink. And you're
That's
just
funny. Wait, do you
What?
drink?
I'm pretty picky, and I don't drink at cons.
That is fair. I'd be so I don't drink, period. Health related issues and stuff.
Mhm.
But I'd be so scared of like somebody spiking a drink at a con because I've heard of that happening. I believe it was last year at TwitchCon.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you hear about that?
yeah, it's a common problem at basically every con. Like,
Wait, it's a really
I've
man.
I have seen it happen, and it's not fun.
No.
Yeah. Like, not even just like
That's
at
horrifying.
cons, but like I've seen it going out with, you know, with friends before, you know, like back, you know, when I
Ooh.
was younger and partying like that. I don't really do that anymore, but like I've seen it happen. It's like, yikes. Well, that's horrendous. I don't ever want to put, you know, even have the risk of that happening. So I just have a rule of like I don't drink at cons.
Yeah, no, valid. 100%. Yeah, it's either like bring your own closed bottled thing with you if you have it. But basically something where you can put a cover over it cuz that's scary.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Man.
mean, like, yeah, there are the covers, but if you are like tipsy enough or like you're
That makes
disassociated
sense. Yeah.
enough, then it's like what stops them from just like lifting the cover up and just putting it in there, putting it back down, you know, like that sort of deal.
No, 100%. 100%. No, you're right. You're right though because yeah, if you're inebriated enough, it's like, well, anybody could put anything and you're not going to notice, you're not going to care. So,
So yeah,
yeah.
that's not really something I like to do there.
That's safe though. I feel like that's smart. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So,
Well,
yeah, no,
yeah,
good for you.
I mean, like, there was this one con that I went to, and there was like this big old party. I wasn't really there for most of it, but I was there later, and like a few of the people that were there, obviously not going to mention like who was involved, but
Sure.
they had a rental car and they were drunk as shit, and
Oh no, with a rental car.
yeah, and thankfully, you know, because of like the rule I don't drink, I was the only one sober. And so I ended up driving them to their room and walking them
Oh,
back.
good for you.
And
Good
then
for you.
when we left, I also observed like group of like three girls. It was a bunch of people. They started like they exited and like they started walking to their car, and there was like some creep at like the other side of the street that once they saw them like
Hmm.
walk off started following them.
Oh, gee.
Yeah,
No.
and like they didn't seem like that drunk, and so I was like, oh yeah, they'll be okay,
Yeah.
and especially since they're in a group. But and like all the cars were like right there, but you still had to like go
Right.
like around the corner to like get your car, and like nobody noticed this guy but me.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay,
Hmm.
that dude's weird. Okay, keep an eye on him. He's just like standing across the street, just starts walking, following like those chicks, and I was like, damn, no one here
Yeah.
knows what's going on.
Man. And but like you spotted it and you saw like that I feel like yeah.
Yeah,
Looking out for other people and saying something is so important too. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Ugh.
look at the all the cars were like right there, and
Yeah.
it was a group of, if they were like like tripping and falling and like
Oh yeah, no,
super
oh
out of
absolutely.
it, I would have done something. But they were walking just fine,
Oh yeah,
and they were in a group. So I was like, and
that's good.
again, all the cars were like right there. So I was like, they're fine. This dude's probably just gonna like creepily talk to them, if anything.
Poor things.
I know.
Yeah. Mm.
But it's just like, hey, if you know, if like say I was there and I, you know, didn't abstain, right? They would have had no one to drive them. They would have, I mean, they probably could have gone an Uber, right? Which is what you should do.
Yep.
But still, it's like, oh,
Yep.
thank goodness I am the designated driver in this scenario. I just like making sure everyone's okay. I like to like look out for people, you know?
100,000%. Yeah. Yeah. No, same. I remember when my sister got absolutely schmuckered one time, and she I held her hair back.
Oh man.
It's one of those hard things, yeah, where you want what's best for them, and just make sure that they're okay and safe. Yeah, that's a very maternal instinct for you, Fifi. You know what I mean? Like it's so nurturing. I like that. I think that that's amazing.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like you doing that face. I keep meaning to do this. I'm very
Wrong face.
wholesome.
Wrong toggle. Wrong toggle. Wrong toggle. Wrong toggle. Wrong toggle. Yeah.
I can be wholesome
no.
when I want to be.
You're being wholesome this whole time.
Like
this entire time. She's being so good right now.
What?
You are! What other topics do we have, Fifi?
Well, I was... It was like, talking about conventions, like, the extra thing, besides, like, general intro about this podcast. Man, this is, you know, chaotic, right? But that's what's probably gonna happen. But you know, it's fine. You know, we're just hanging out, talking about everything.
Yes.
So you said you do like a lot of like reaction content and stuff. What do you like to do like for your streams, or like what kind of things do you like?
I like horror. Reacting to other content. I'm still experimenting with it in terms of like react and what I want to do. But that other variety games, I'll do hand cams. A little bit of ASMR, but not a lot. I do more just regular hand cam stuff more than ASMR. I'm not good at ASMR. Like, it's so funny how chat is like, "Oh yeah, do an ASMR stream." I was like, "I don't know what you want me to do in here."
I feel that.
Yeah, they're like, "Okay, now take a pan and like hit it on the table."
So you do like some IRL stuff with like hand cams and stuff, right?
Basically just hand cam streams, yeah.
Would you ever do like IRL content, like or just like hands?
I want to eventually, I'd like to get to the point where if my technology will work for me the way that I want it, then I might just do in real life cooking streams and stuff like that, where like it's, you know, from the neck down basically, and do cooking streams. I think I'd probably do that.
Gonna get the full
But I don't
immersion
know.
break. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, as far as like in real life streaming, I'd like to get there one day. I think I'm too nervous. I think that's what it is. It's not that I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. It's not that. I think I what is I feel so safe VTubing. Does that make sense?
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, especially with like my identity, and it's mostly to ensure the safety of my kids too, which is the first reason why I chose a VTuber model to start content creation and streaming and stuff. It's to protect my kiddos. So I am worried about more showing my identity and compromising their safety, and so I just have to be really mindful about that. That's the biggest thing too.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, like, I just like, yeah, like doing the hand cam stuff, you know. I'm like, that's enough, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, for now, I mean, I love it. I have so much freedom with it. I talk with my hands. My chat watches me talk with my hands. It's good. It's nice. Do you also, when you do hand cams, like, what do you typically do?
And you know, it's not really something I've done in a while, but I will usually either like build Legos, but that's kind of hard to do because like unless it's like a really small Lego, they could do in like one stream. Like the last time I built a Lego, I had to like stop because I was doing like 3 streams of it and it was really complicated. And it's like, well, from basically what I learned is that like if you're going to build a Lego, you gotta do like
Has to be a small set.
Yeah, it's gotta be a small set, or in one session. You gotta do something that you can get done in one session because most people don't want to watch multiple
3
segments of building Lego, and so. But like you know, there's not a whole lot of stuff you could do with the hand cam stuff, and also like there's only so much you can do with hand cam stuff, and like unless I want to do like full IRL content, which is not really something I want to do. I mean like a lot of people have a lot of different like opinions about this, and it's just like go with the vibe of like what you want to do or don't do.
Yes.
But it's kind of like briefly mentioned before, like an immersion break.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I like it.
I'd rather just be seen for being an anime woman.
100%. Oh, I've done my nails on stream. That's another thing. I'm trying to think about like other things. I've done nails on stream with my hand cam. Like Pokemon card unboxing, the VTuber card unboxing.
Oh,
those are really popular. Actually,
unboxing.
the card, just unboxing cards. Magic the Gathering. I've seen people do Magic the Gathering for unboxing streams. What else? Food. Like trying another country's food.
I've done that
whether
before.
It be like, yeah, like snacks and stuff like that. Like I have to try Vegemite eventually. Someone bought me Vegemite and like Australian snacks, and eventually I have to do a hand cam of that.
Okay, you're gonna eat it correctly or with a big ol' spoonful?
Somebody told me that I have to eat it correctly, and I'm like, what's the correct way to eat it? And they told me that the correct way to eat it is on a piece of toast with like a thin serving of it.
A very thin layer on a piece of toast.
Okay, because the first time I did it, I got a spoon.
Oh no.
And that was a million years ago. And somebody pranked me. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna love this. It's Vegemite." I'm like, "Oh, okay." They eat that on Rocket Power. I'll try it. Do you even remember Rocket Power? I don't know if that's in your time.
I don't think so.
It was an old cartoon. It was an old cartoon. It was on like Nickelodeon.
I've heard of it.
I was like, they ate Vegemite in Rocket Power. I was like, okay. So I took the spoon and I tried it and I said, "This tastes like blood."
Wait, are you actually a vampire? How do you know that?
It's very iron tasting. Like it tastes full on like iron. Does that make sense? Yeah.
If you guys ever want to fulfill your fantasy of being a vampire, just eat Vegemite.
And a big spoon.
Red food dye.
Man, no, it was wild. But yeah, toast. Okay, so I'll do it on toast and like a thin slice, thin spreading of it.
Spreading?
That's what I'll do. Spreading. And I'll try it and I'll see. Do I put anything else? Do I put butter and then Vegemite, or is it just Vegemite?
I think it's just Vegemite, although I've never actually had it before.
Okay. I'm scared. But I mean, maybe that should be your next hand cam too. You know what I mean? Maybe you put it as like a punishment thing. A spoonful of Vegemite could be a punishment.
Dude, try not to laugh, and every time I do, I gotta eat a spoonful of Vegemite.
Vegemite! That's a great idea. You laugh, you lose. That's amazing. I love that.
I do have to eat a spicy pickle eventually.
Oh, do you not like spicy?
I mean, I like pickles and I like spicy, but I've never had the two of them come together.
Oh my word. Okay, so my recommendation for you would be Wickles Pickles. They're the best freaking pickles. I love them. I know that sounds silly. That's a silly name, but they're called Wickles Pickles. And you can go to like Walmart and you can pick up a jar there. Like, I don't know. Have you ever been to Walmart and you see like all the pickles?
I, like many people, have been to Walmart.
Right, but like there's like they have so many pickles. You don't understand. They have so many pickles.
They do
Fifi.
have
I
a
like
lot of pickles.
They do. They have so many different kinds of pickles. They have okra pickles, asparagus pickles. Everything's freaking pickled. Anyway,
I only
so
like kosher. I only like kosher
okay,
pickles.
okay. I was gonna say Famous Dave's has good spicy pickles,
Okay.
but Wickles Pickles is crack.
Can I just take that out of context? Wickles Pickles is crack.
It is so good. They are spicy and sweet and garlicky,
Oh.
and they're freaking good. They're so good. Fifi.
I don't know. Spicy, sweet, and garlicky.
They're good. They're good. Trust me. Trust me on this. They're goated. Okay. Okay. I don't. Do you like butter pickles?
No, I
You
hate
the bread
them.
and butter. Oh,
I hate butter pickles. I could not survive in France.
Do they eat a bunch of like bread and butter pickles in France?
Dude,
I didn't know that.
You will get to the bakery, and one of the few good things to eat there are baguettes, and you'll get if you'll get a baguette with butter, like a jambon and beurre baguette, and then you think that's all it is, and then you get it. It's got the butter pickles in it, and you're like, damn it, my day is ruined. It's so bad. Why do you put the butter pickles on the baguette? I just want jambon and beurre. Why?
With no pickles.
No pickles. Why'd you have to do like surprise, like gotcha, like with the butter pickles?
Gotcha. We put the butter pickles. That's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, like literally. Okay, 90% of the time when you go into a bakery and you see baguettes, you'll either see baguettes with just butter or butter and ham. Or fairly few times, like butter, ham, and cheese, like emmental. Or even just cheese and butter, a combination of those three items. And
sounds bomb.
It's one of the few good things to eat there. I'm dead serious. That's why it's so much like a big stereotype, because like I know it's like, oh, French cuisine. No, French cuisine's gross. I'm sorry. It's so bad.
The call out. Okay, well, what did you try in France that you were just like, absolutely not?
The worst thing I've ever eaten in my life was in France, and that was like Hawaiian poke bowl.
Oh, why'd you get a poke bowl in France? We all know that's gonna be messed up.
No.
Close to the sea.
No. Okay, here's the thing. The poke bowl itself, on paper, sounds so simple, so elementary. It was just white rice, chicken, mango, pineapple.
Right.
An avocado.
Yeah, it's bomb.
That's it. That was all that was in it. How do you mess that up?
You were in France.
You know, you're so right. You're so right, though. Here's the only items that you should ever eat in France. Okay, baguettes.
Escargot?
What?
Escargot. It's the snails.
Okay, sure, if you're into snails. If you're in seafood, you'll probably like France a bit more than I do. Like, I mean, French food. Not I like going to France, but I am, for one, not someone who likes seafood. So if you're like me and you do not like seafood, here's the only 3 things that you should probably eat. 4. Okay, 1, baguettes. 2. I'm dead serious. Also, you'll never find toasted sandwiches. All sandwiches are cold.
Huh. Interesting.
I've only found 1 toasted sandwich. It was like a panini press sandwich. Dude, so magical. It was at the, what was it called again? The brioche? I don't know. It was a gas station.
Ooh.
A famous gas station in France. Like, they're everywhere. And I was like, what a panini press baguette. Anyway, 2 was Italian food.
Cheese. Oh, Italian? Interesting. Italian food.
Yeah. Okay, so here's like the little groups of foods that you should eat in France if you don't like seafood. 1, like basic French food, which is baguettes and also like crepes. And you can have savory crepes too, like ham and cheese. Those are really good.
That's bomb.
And then 2nd is Italian food, lasagna, pizza, just all of that, which if you want to go there for food, just go to Italy instead. But if you're just having to find yourself in France, also just Italian food, specifically lasagna and pizza. I've had bad lasagna and bad pizza in France too, but I digress. Most safe. 3rd is
more safe.
I know I'm gonna sound like a American, but American food is actually way better in France than I would say than in America in some instances.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
What kind of American food specifically?
So they have a few chains there. I've had several of them. They have McDonald's, they have KFC, and they have Burger King, if I remember correctly. And all 3 of those chains.
And the McDonald's is better?
So there are some things that are a bit strange. And I would say it's like on par, but specifically KFC and Burger King, way better in France than in America.
That's
way better. I've also had Slim Chickens in England. That is way better there than in America. Dude, you want to know the strangest experience that I still can't get over to this day?
Beans on toast. No, go ahead.
Okay, beans on toast I did have while I was there, and I was like, okay.
And? Tell me.
Okay, so it wasn't bad, actually, but it was...
Really?
But I was like, it's still, like, not really something I could get myself to casually enjoy all the time. But I had it, and I was like, you know what, this actually isn't, like, that bad.
Okay.
You could try it, like I did, and I was like, you know what, that's not bad, but not really my thing. And then... okay, so when I had Slim Chickens in England, so I didn't realize this until like after, but they have like it's a pretty recent thing, like only like last year or 2. They implemented like a sugar tax. So I thought I was going crazy because when I went to this Slim Chickens, and I don't remember exactly where it was, but I don't think it really matters, but all of their sodas were 0 sugar or diet.
That's nice.
And I got a Dr. Pepper 0, and then
was it good?
I drank it, and I thought I was going crazy because it tasted exactly like normal Dr. Pepper. And I was like, hold up, let me go back to the machine. I literally went back to the machine. I was like, there's no way I got Dr. Pepper 0. But behold, there was not a single soda there with sugar in it. They were all 0 sugar sodas. Coke 0, Sprite 0, Dr. Pepper 0, all of it 0 sugar. There was nothing with sugar in it.
I don't know what it's been, but I feel like for the past like 3 to 5 years, the 0 sugar stuff has improved so much.
Oh, yeah.
Like for everything. Because I'm definitely in that 0 sugar girly like boat. And Like, holy cow. Things have transformed. You remember like when things used to be like diet or zero sugar and like everyone's like, "Oh, don't drink that. It sucks." But like now you get like a Coke Zero or something like that and it's the freaking bomb.com.
Oh yeah, Coke Zero is way better than Diet Coke.
Yeah, way
Or
better.
yeah.
Way better. I don't understand why you would pick diet Coke versus zero sugar Coke anymore. I wonder if it's become nostalgic for people, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like the
or it's like
taste.
just what they're used to, you know?
Yeah.
But like also in Europe, like their sodas are like they have different formulas there than in the US.
Oh, that's true too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's true too.
Huh. Like Fanta in France, dude, it's so different. Like imagine Fanta in France is more like carbonated orange juice.
How would you compare it to something like I'm gonna butcher it. Jarritos? The Mexican soda
Yeah,
Jarritos?
yeah, I know those. I'll be honest, I've only had like one of those ever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to be good to compare. But like with the Dr. Pepper Zero I got in England, I was like, this tastes exactly like normal Dr. Pepper. And I went back to machine. Everything there was zero sugar. So I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. This
Right.
is Dr. Pepper Zero. And it tastes exactly like normal Dr. Pepper. I was like, what kind of voodoo magic did they do?
Witchcraft. Witch!
Because it doesn't,
Witch!
because it tastes different from the US one. And so I'm like, what is different about theirs? It doesn't make any sense. Put it in the comments if you know, like, or like even like food differences between like Europe and US. You know, I didn't expect to talk about this today, but here we are.
I mean, yeah, we kind of went on a this is women conversing, honestly. This is just normal. It's like
This is women.
And now this is women. This is women. Full details, full story, and segue.
Pretty
and
much.
now we're in France.
And now we're in France. Yo, so that means so we gotta go to Vegas and we gotta go to France.
Yeah.
Go to TwitchCon in Europe. I almost went to the one in Netherlands, but I heard it actually wasn't that good. See, now we're back at conventions. You see how I wrapped it all up like a little ball?
Oh, you did that so good. Wait. So tell me about what you've heard from the Netherlands one.
Okay, so I
didn't hear anything.
I don't remember exactly much. So yeah, the TwitchCon in either I think it was Rotterdam. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
And the only thing I heard was like, okay, well, a lot of VTubers wear masks at conventions, yeah?
Yes.
So the only thing
I heard
specifically,
that they were getting stopped. They were getting stopped for wearing masks.
Yeah, which I can understand, like, if you're going through security, like, they want to see, like, your face for a second, right? But, like, they were getting, like, a really hard time for wearing them.
Maybe they were scared of, like a shooting or some kind of terrorist-like event. Maybe that's what they were afraid of.
Yeah,
man.
but I think, like, even... I could be wrong. I've only briefly like looked at this, but even like I could be wrong again. But even like after they were like inside, they were like being hassled really bad for wearing them.
And
then I don't know exactly what else, but yeah, I've heard that it just wasn't like that good of a con.
Interesting.
And I don't know anything specifically besides that.
Other than it was kind of...
Yeah. Which, again, I would understand if it was just like, oh, going through security, let us see your face, yeah? But it seems like it was more than that, but I don't have all the details.
Is it a bigger con, Rotterdam? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know how big it... I'd have to ask somebody who went. Anyway.
Yeah, cons.
Well, is there anything else that you wanted to touch base on today, Fifi?
Well, I mean, I would say this podcast has gone pretty well for the first episode, besides, me being nervous and stuttering the whole time and not knowing what to say, even though I thought I had
fine.
everything planned out.
You've been fine. You've been working really. You've been going with the flow. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah,
in the comment section, tell Fifi that she's doing good. She's doing good.
No. This is my trigger word.
Anything
good.
else?
No.
Good. What else are we talking about?
Well, I think that pretty much does it for this episode. Like other stuff, we could probably save it for next episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we grew closer today, Cha-Cha. Like our confidant level has grown.
We did. I learned that you hate butter pickles, but I'm still gonna get her to try Wickles pickles. Like I'm going to go to a convention. I'm gonna bring Wickles pickles, and then I'm gonna make her try one. And
we're gonna go to Vegas and France.
Vegas! If they put a convention in Vegas, we're going.
100%. I'll try to bring myself to San Diego at future cons, either TwitchCon or OffCon. I'll try.
Okay. Yes.
I'm really, I've actually never been to San Diego.
Really?
Mm-mm. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's very pretty. It's gorgeous. Like it's constantly like 70 degrees all the time. Gorgeous weather all the time. All year round. All year round. It's amazing.
Okay.
Gorgeous place. Mm-hmm.
I'll try to drag myself out of my house and touch grass. I mean, ugh.
I hear that they have really good Pokeballs. They're right there at the water. They have good fish. They're gonna have your Pokeballs. It'll be better than
Surely you can't mess up rice, avocado, mango, and chicken. Surely you won't.
We'll go find a good place together. That's what we'll do. Yeah.
And if we ever go to France, you have to try KFC.
Okay.
I'm
down.
You got to.
I'm down. I'm gonna go travel the world with Fifi, you guys.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a fun time.
Guys, this is the evolution of the podcast. Now we're just gonna travel around the world. And you won't know because we'll always have these cardboard husbandos behind us. But it's going to be a different place in the world through that window. We're totally going to be there. We'll share our experience in our little bus.
Amazing.
Get a little bus and just travel everywhere. But yeah, I think
this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really happy that, this is worked out pretty good. And
yes, I had fun. So
yay, me too.
All right, we're gonna sign off, you guys.
I think it's gonna do it for this episode of the Oyakodon Podcast. Please subscribe for any future episodes. My plan right now is to have an episode come out on the first Monday of every month. Maybe more, maybe less. If we get stuck at cons all the time, maybe we'll have less podcasts, You don't want that, right? You want us to keep us locked in our houses, never touch grass, and just get you more podcast episodes. Please tell us in the comments what you think of this podcast and anything else you would want us to talk about in aspects of streaming or VTubing or anime or whatever the heck else, and we will see you guys hopefully soon. Yeah, and we'll have a special guest. Ooh, mystery special guest.
This has been Cha-Cha and Fifi, and we're signing off.
Goodbye.